Hello everyone, let's talk about the concept of friction. Friction is the force which opposes or resists the motion of the body. So that force that opposes the flowing or the movement of a body is what we call friction. For example, maybe a person will feel a certain resistance when he pulling a block of wood resistance on the table. So that kind of a resistance is what we call friction. Now, a friction is always in a position direction to the applied force, which means for a body to move, the applied force must exceed the friction force. So, a body to move in order to move from one place to another, it must exceed the friction force, that is the opposing force or the resisting force. Now, a friction force between two surfaces in contact exists only when there is a relative motion between the two contacting bodies. We've already talked about relative motion, that is the motion relating to two bodies. Now, the friction force between these surfaces in order to exist only when the relative motion is there between the two contacting surfaces. Now, the factors which friction depends on, the first one is the nature of surface in contact. This means that whether a surface is rough or smooth. So a rough surface will produce a greater friction as compared to smooth surface. As example, in the roads, it's kind of a rough that gravel, so it makes the movement to be easily. But a smooth surface causes less friction, so in such may cause the slipping of the sliding of a body in contact. Now, the second factor which affects friction is that friction depends on the force with which the two surfaces are placed together. So the force that is corresponding to the two surfaces pressing to each other will determine the friction force upon them. So thank you for listening. I hope it's clear.